excited as I am tonight? Are you really excited to be here tonight? I promise you, you are in the right place at the right time. My name is Deborah Hartnett, and it is a pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here this evening. It is an honor for me to actually have the opportunity to be standing to share some powerful information with the young lady that's going to be presented to you tonight. But before we do that, I need to ask you right now if you have any type of electronic device, a cell phone, a gadget, anything, if you could go ahead and turn it on mute, because I don't want you to miss any of this powerful information tonight. Can we all agree to do that?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I tell you, when you know timing means absolutely everything, you've got to understand that you are here tonight for a reason. This young lady that I have the privilege of bringing in front of you is someone that is totally documented, not just in this business, but in this industry. She is a ton of fun to be around. We just had a ball in Fort Lauderdale, and so I can say that truthfully. And also, she knows 100% of all the facts. So I want you to pull out your pens and your papers, because you're going to be able to get all of the knowledge that you need tonight. And one of the most important things that I love about her, that she is truly a genuine person and loves to help people. So I need for you to do me a huge favor. I need you to stand to your feet and help me bring to the front of the room none other than the one and only Miss Latoya.
I didn't pay Deborah Hartnett enough. And Larry, how you doing tonight?
Great.
First and foremost, I want to give it back to the young lady who just introduced me. She is definitely a serial entrepreneur. She has had so much success in the network marketing profession, and she is now over here in PlanNet Marketing, blazing the trail, and it's just moments away from hitting 1-star director. Let's give it up for Miss Dacosta. Now, before I get into tonight's presentation, I always like to give a little bit of my background and how I even got started in the industry, just to let you guys know the power of being in the seat that you're in right now. Is that fair?
Yes. Yes.
So prior to being in the industry, I was actually an elementary school teacher by trade. Any educators in the room? All right. Any rattlers in the room? Thought it would be fair to ask. And I love my job. I love teaching. The biggest problem that I had, you guys, there was always more month than money. We had summers off. We had the absolute best schedule ever as an educator without the income. And someone thought enough of me to invite me out to a presentation smaller than this, but very similar. And I met a gentleman, you guys, who was making my teacher's salary in a month that I was making the entire year. And I'm saying that to not impress you, but to just let you know that you never know what can happen when you come out to a presentation just like this. I got started in this industry super part-time. You guys, and over the course of time, I started to double my teacher's salary from home. And I'm telling you my story just to let you know that someone thought enough of you tonight to make sure that you don't miss out on what is happening in the best place on the planet. So let's get started with the presentation. So I want you to imagine financial freedom, and that's where I was. Really just desiring to have an extra stream of income, wanting my daughter to have the finer things in life. How many of you guys understand that financial freedom to me and financial freedom to you can mean two totally different things? Right. But at the end of the day, someone just wants to be set free. So I want for you to take your financial goals off the shelf and put them back into perspective after you see this presentation, because that's what's happened to so many people who are here on tonight. And then there's that personal freedom. Anybody in here want to grab a hammer and smash the alarm clock? Pretty much everybody, right? You want to wake up when you get tired of sleeping. If the sun doesn't come up, you're not coming up. This morning it was storming, rainy, you guys. I put my daughter on the bus and I went back to sleep. That's the power of being in this profession and being in this industry, of just having that personal freedom where you get to choose instead of having someone else to choose for you. And then time freedom. You guys, at the end of the day, we all desire to have our time back. There's a lot of people living here in Atlanta, Georgia, who are making 6 and 7 figures, who miss every dance recital, don't make it to any soccer games, miss every single track meet, because they've got to get out here and keep up that 6 and 7 figure income. What we're giving you is an opportunity here tonight where you don't have to choose your time over your dollars, where you can actually put things into perspective. And we're not telling you that we're going to balance your life. We're going to give you a chance to have priorities in place to where you can enjoy a good quality of life, where you don't have to take away time from the ones that you love. Fair?
Fair.
So let's look at the best place on the planet with PlanNet Marketing, where we're going to show you how you can design your ideal life. There's 4 key things that we're going to share with you in tonight's presentation. The very first thing is we're going to show you how you can earn more through a home-based business, through entrepreneurship in the network marketing profession. Then we're going to actually show you how you can now travel more as a true travel professional, where you get to now travel at wholesale versus retail. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to show you how you can save more, because what's better than making money, you guys, is learning how to save it and invest it in the proper places. And then the last thing is we're going to show you how to create some experiences that no one can take away from you. You guys, memories is the one thing that no one can ever steal away from you. This weekend, we had a chance to experience Eagle Weekend, you guys, and I tell you, no lie, no one can ever take away the feeling that I felt, the confirmation that I got from being in the right place at the right time with the right people. So who are we? We are PlanNet Marketing. This gentleman that you see on the slide is our heartbeat of our company. You guys, he is our founder and our chairman of the board. He actually happens to be here on tonight. Mr. Donald Bradley is in the room. Let's give him a round of applause. We salute this gentleman because just almost 7 months ago, he actually started this company. And even though we are a brand new, fresh, sleek network marketing company, you guys, we have the track record of a 10-year-old company. Our leadership combined, after this weekend, I found out, has over 75 years of experience. So when you look at our company and you say 7 months, wow, technically, we're almost 80 years old. When you think about the leadership that we have in our company. We're an online provider where we actually give you an opportunity to work your business from anywhere. Who has a cell phone? Raise your hand. Who has a computer? Raise your hand. Who has access to credit cards to get on planes? Okay, good. You can work this business from anywhere, full-time, part-time, your time. This opportunity is designed for you. We're based right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to tell you a little bit about the solid leadership team that we've put together. We have Mr. Andy Coffin as our president and CEO. You guys, I had the pleasure of meeting this gentleman and actually having a heart-to-heart conversation with him. And when he told me that he had been in the industry longer than I had been alive, I was done. I mean, the very first company that he had been in, he's got involved 50 years ago. 50 years ago from this past weekend was his very first network marketing company. So when you think about what we've put together here in PlanNet Marketing, we have who's who working for our company. He brings decades and decades and decades of experience, not just in the US, but internationally as well. Billion-dollar global businesses have been built behind having this man spearheading the charge, and we are so grateful to have him here in PlanNet Marketing. And this is his partner in crime. I like to call her his partner in crime because he's been doing business with her for close to 10 years now. And Miss Leanne Treckle, she is our COO. She helps to manage the entire PlanNet support team. She makes sure that if you're doing this business on a part-time basis, there's one thing you don't have to worry about, is the support that you will have in running an effective business 24/7 with PlanNet Marketing. And then we have our parent company, which is our partnership with IntelliTravel. And this gentleman that you see on the slides, Mr. James Farrar, he actually is the co-founder and president of IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel brings 25 years of experience in the IntelliTravel, a home-based business agency, and they are the originators, you guys. So when you think about what we partner with and who we partner with, we have the best of the best in the travel industry. This company is actually based out of Delray Beach, Florida, and for all of you who are a stickler for just knowing facts about the company, we've received an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. We have all of the accolades and awards to just let you know that we are top-notch in this company. We've received 5 presidential stars by vacations.com, and the list goes on and on and on. We actually have an exclusive partnership with IntelliTravel. So no one can ever tell you that they have our product with IntelliTravel. That is extremely powerful when you're looking at being involved and partnering with a company. There's no one who can say, oh yeah, we market that too. No, you don't. Only PlanNet marketing. That is very, very key when you're looking at this from a business perspective, you guys. And there's infinite possibilities when you become a travel merchant or travel professional, travel agent. All three of those words fall underneath the same umbrella where you actually are able to capitalize on the true buying power of the travel market space. So here's some things that people are really, really excited about when you think about the largest industry in the world, which is travel. We actually are allowing for you to capitalize on booking cruises. I'm talking family reunions. We're actually able to capitalize on the wedding industry, you guys. I've been telling people this over and over and over again. My timeline is filled with brand new 14-karat rings. Everybody's getting married. Everybody's getting married, which means that they're gonna go on a honeymoon. Big, big business in the travel market space, and we're allowing for you to capitalize on all of it here with IntelliTravel. Group travel for sports teams, all you moms out there, you can really be making some good money on a part-time basis while you're traveling to baseball games, football games, dance recitals, you name it. You and all the other moms, you can be cashing a check, and most importantly, you can put them in a position to cash a check as well while we're sitting there watching our children play. That's one of the beautiful parts about the travel business here with IntelliTravel and PlanNet Marketing. Now, for those of you who are sitting here saying, why the travel industry? Let's go ahead and cover some brutal facts about the travel market space and why it is so huge right now. The travel industry is an $8 trillion industry. It is on track to do $15 trillion with or without any of us in this room. But the bottom line is all of us in this room will participate in the growth of $15 trillion. Who wants a piece? Trillion, okay? It's the #1 research word on the internet, travel, right next to food. And when you travel, what do you want to do? Eat. Hello? The travel industry right now, you guys, is fueled by the baby boomers. They are actually understanding that, hey, I'm 50, 60, 70, some are 80 years old. They're saying enough is enough. I want to live out of my suitcase. I want to spend time with my grandkids. I'm done with the 40-40 plan. Let's get out and travel the world. They're taking over with the travel business. And then you have the millennials, my favorite group of people. The millennials right now are spending close to $200 billion annually. There's over 100 millennials right now. This number of $200 billion will triple in numbers over the next decade, and it's all because they understand, I don't want to do what my parents have done. I don't want to work for 40 years. I can do it faster than them. I want it right now, and whatever it takes to enjoy life and be young, wild, and free, count me in. The millennials are right now saying we are young entrepreneurs. We want to put ourselves in a position to where we can take care of our parents, where we can pay the mortgage. We want to retire young and retire now, and they're able to do it through the travel industry. The bottom line is, why not get paid on what people are going to do anyways? Now, do me a favor. If you've traveled in the past 60 days, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you, okay, raise your hand now. Now, raise your hand if you're going to travel in the next 60 days. Put your hand down. Raise your hand if you just got back from a trip and you have not unpacked your suitcase. That is everyone in the room. Why not get paid on what you're doing anyway? IntelliTravel has put together a very, very special compensation plan to allow for you to be compensated every time you book travel. For you, your friends, coworkers, anybody, they can go directly to your site. You'll be earning 70 to 80% of the commissions that is paid out to independent travel agents every single time travel is booked. We are booking travel from cruises to hotel stays, you name it. We're even booking entertainment, you guys. All of you sports fans, I found out about 2 amazing vendors that we're working with. I've got 2 people who've already booked season tickets for the Falcon through me, and they were going to buy those tickets anyway. The power of being an IntelliTravel professional. We have partnered with major vendors worldwide. Okay, we also have no third-party intermediaries, which means you don't have to have someone in the middle of your check. There's just IntelliTravel and you. There's no price line, there's no Travelocity. You don't have to get a piece of a piece of a piece. It's just you and Intel. Very, very powerful. To top it off, we have reserved inventory with group cruise blocks. And how many of you guys know a lot of people who are saying, I want to go on a cruise in July. I want to go on a cruise next month. And they're trying to find cruises and they can't locate them because they're booked. They waited until the last minute. But what IntelliTravel has with all of our partnerships, we have reserved inventory. So in order for them to go to the Bahamas from the port of Miami, June 24th through the 27th, they have to go through an IntelliTravel agent. We have 10 reserved cabins just for that weekend. When I looked just to make sure we had no competition, sold out. The power of IntelliTravel. We have personalized that's reserved travel. Now, what IntelliTravel gives you is we actually give you a personalized website, an email marketing program. We have sales tools, definitely a lot of advertisement. Some of my business partners have yard signs to where none of their neighbors can say that they didn't know about booking travel through them. And it's all in your back office available to you to be able to brand yourself accordingly. All the stationaries, direct email, you name it. When you get started in this business, we give you everything you need to truly have your own 1099 business. You guys, W-2 is over. This is a 1099 world. And we're allowing for you to participate and have the best of the best where you can now work for yourself and own it. So here's how much you can actually earn. This is one of my favorite slides. It wasn't in the beginning, but it's definitely one of my favorite slides now because it allows for you to really get an idea of how much you can truly earn on a part-time basis. Any of you guys have any friends who are frequent business travelers who travel at least 3 times a month? Just booking for them 3 times a month at a hotel can bring you an extra $151 a month, one time. If you're booking for them, that's almost residually if they have to stay 3 times a month. That's eliminating the cell phone bill. Good money, right? Then we got golf trips. Tiger Woods has all the men thinking that they're going to be the next him, right? So everybody's booking these golf trips. We've got a golf trip for 4 for 5 days, $274. Now we're talking about paying some life insurance, car insurance, eliminating some day-to-day bills that sometimes we stress over, right? This is really some factual information of how much you can earn on a part-time basis as a travel professional. And then we have those honeymoons that we all agree people are going to take anyways. A 7-day honeymoon for 2 is $561.79. This is the game changer, you guys. There are a lot of people who lost their homes, their cars, even their spouses by needing an extra $500 a month. Just by getting in the way of someone's honeymoon that they were going to book through Priceline, you can be bringing in an extra $561. Extremely, extremely powerful. And then we have those group cruises that you can book. How many cruises are in the room? I love to cruise. I tell you guys all the time, if I can get rid of my mortgage, hey, I'll live on a ship. And we can just jump from this ship to that ship to that ship. Because you get an all-inclusive, everything is there, you get to see the world and truly enjoy life. There are a lot of people who are booking cruises, you guys. Just booking a family reunion for 20 brings over $2,240. Wow. Yeah. That was my first month as a teacher after taxes. Extremely powerful income that you're making on a part-time basis. What IntelliTravel has also done, you guys, is they put in place IntelliTravel trips, where they actually want for you to be a true travel professional, where you're not telling people to go places that you've never been. They want for you to be properly educated on all of the properties and resorts that you will probably be able to book for your friends, family, and coworkers. What happens when you go on a trip and you post it on Facebook and people see you in an island that they've never been before and you tell them, if you knew what I knew, you can do this too. One simple post has led to 3 trips being booked. IntelliTravel wants you to experience what it feels like to go on a 5-night Caribbean cruise, Oasis of the Seas, which Miss Ivy Ross confirmed is about $1,200 to $1,700 per person. IntelliTravel put it in place for us to go for $245. Now I know there's some people who don't like cruises. I saw you not put up your hand and you're afraid of water. We totally get it. IntelliTravel has also put a trip in place where a lot of us will be attending in June, 4 days with Club Med all-inclusive to Punta Cana for $149. Extremely, extremely powerful on being able to not just experience and be educated, but most importantly, treat yourself. Be able to really wake up in a totally different place, you guys, and get a golden tan. Anybody want a golden tan? I do. You know, I do. I want Eileen's tan. When I first met her, I was like, whatever she's doing, I need to get that too. John, not quite. But the best part about everything that I share with you guys is we have some guarantees. We have 3 major guarantees with IntelliTravel. The first guarantee is that we have is the best travel price guarantee, where we are guaranteeing that we will match, beat, or pay the difference of travel that you book. So we don't really have any competition when it comes down to being a part of the travel profession with IntelliTravel. Then we have a no questions asked money back guarantee, where if for some reason this business doesn't make sense to you, you bump your head on a very, very hard iron, you wake up and say, I just don't want to do this anymore, you can actually get your money back. And then lastly, we have a risk-free profit guarantee, which means 1 year from today, after you join, if for some reason you do not make a profit, IntelliTravel is going to, well, we are going to make sure that you get your investment back, because we know that we have a profitable business and that you will have success. These are the guarantees that we have put in place for you and your family. Fair?
Fair.
No one in the network marketing profession, no one in the travel industry has these 3 guarantees. This is a game changer. Now, after saying all of that, here's how you can actually get started. I introduced you guys to PlanNet Marketing. You can actually become a PlanNet Marketing rep today for just $19.95 and pay $19.95 a month and run a full marketing company from the comfort of your home or from the beach. Completely your choice. And then you can actually have IntelliTravel be combined with it, where for $179, you will own your own travel agency, you guys, and be able to capitalize on everything that I shared with you, plus more. Combined, that's only $199.90. $2 a day to run a $1 million business from anywhere, any country. Right now, we are running our business in 6 different countries in almost 7 months. One of the most powerful opportunities you could ever put your eyes on right now in the industry of, you scared me. In the industry of network marketing, you guys, what I'm gonna do, because I got the timer, is I'm actually going to introduce you guys to someone who's gonna share with you a financial strategy of how you can now combine all of the information that I've shared with you to truly create residual income for you and your family. He comes from all the way across the pond. For those of you that don't know, he comes from the United Kingdom. He resides in London as of right now. He is a 1-star director, you guys. He is a millennial, and he is a young entrepreneur who is building a true legacy for his family, for his future family. He is set out right now to not just build the United Kingdom, you guys. He is set out to build all over the world. He has 150% of the facts about this information that's going to allow for you to truly put yourself in a position to never have to worry about money again. He loves helping people. He's a load of fun. We had a chance to actually boogie this weekend in Fort Lauderdale. I want to introduce to some and present to others none other than 1-star director, Mr. David Dacosta.
Woo, ladies and gentlemen, I have to give another big, big hand to my business partner, Latoya. Big round of applause. I mean, on the count of 3, I need everybody to say, I love it. 1, 2, 3.
I love it.
I'm very, very excited to be here. As you can tell from my accent, I don't live nearby in Atlanta. I come from a very far, far away island. Hopefully you guys can understand what I'm saying. But I didn't fly 9 hours all the way from London for fun and games, guys. I just want you to know, this thing is real, and this thing is now. We're very, very excited to present to you what we're about to share. So we're going to talk about money. Is anybody upset about talking about money?
No.
I see adults in the room. We're okay to talk about adult money?
Yeah.
Good, so we're going to talk about adult money. We're going to talk about people that know about money. Because too many times, we take financial advice from people that just don't really have the finances that we desire. So that's not the right person to ask for money advice on. It's asking a naked man for the shirt off his back. He hasn't got it to give it to you. So we're going to take advice from people like Warren Buffett. We call him our big uncle. And he says, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Now, the people at the back who are sitting on those chairs with 4 legs, if those chairs only had 2 legs, you wouldn't sit on them. If those chairs only had 3 legs, you wouldn't sit on them. You would only sit on those chairs if they had the 4 legs of support. Is that right?
Yes.
So, you only sit on a chair with 4 legs of support, but we balance all the things that we know and love, our kids, the mortgage, the house, the rent, on just one support, one stream of income. And we know we live in that economy in that time where if that income stream gets pulled out from underneath your feet, you're in trouble. You better replace that income in the next 30 days before the bailiffs come. Right. So we're going to show you a way how you can have a second source of income, like Latoya said, doing something you're doing anywhere. When she asked about travel, everybody put their hand up. So we're not trying to sell you magic beans and magic carpet cleaner. No, this is something you're doing anyway. We're just going to show you how to make some money from doing this. Now I'm going to tell you a bit about my story. My name is David Dacosta, 30 years old, from Southeast London. Now, the reason why I got started in this industry is because I was looking for something more. I was working as a cameraman since graduating for the last 11 years, and I worked very, very hard. Some days I slept in the office in order to get work done. And they will pay me in terms of US dollars pretty much about 1,100 US dollars a month. Now, in the UK, an average house, and I'm talking an average house, even in the ghetto, in terms of US dollars, about 1 million US dollars. Average house. So if you're going to be paying me about 1,000 US dollars monthly, and I wanted to be a professional dad, that was my goal. You see, I didn't need a Lamborghini, I didn't need a flashy watch and a big mansion. I just wanted to be a professional dad, to spend more time with my future wife and kids than I did with my boss and colleagues. Does anybody want that? Yes. Professional mum, professional dad? Yes. It's something I was striving for, and I had to look at the future, and I looked at my parents, I looked at my grandparents, I looked at my older brother, and I said, if I carry on going down this path, working literally 7 to 9 p.m., I'm not going to be able to achieve my goals of being a professional dad. So I need to look for something different. And I looked, and I was so blessed to find this industry. 1 year in this industry, under the amazing leadership of Mr. Bradley, I was able to fully retire from my 9-to-5 job. It was a phenomenal feeling to give my boss a 2-day notice. You guys know my boss. You know when you call up and say, today you're going to notice I'm not coming back tomorrow? I normally call in sick, say, oh, I've got a headache and my legs hurting, but I called in well. I said, well, I'm not coming in anymore. So, time, financial freedom. In 1 year, I was able to help my mother with more income and more money than I've done in the rest of my life. I was able to really get to see and enjoy time with family. So it was an amazing concept. We're going to talk about how we can make a strong second part-time income through the power of entrepreneurship and network marketing and the travel industry. So I've got friends and family around me, everybody does, and everybody has people around you that are looking for something, whether it's more travel, recess, relaxation, or some income. Now, if I have a friend who purchases a IntelliTravel business, I'm going to earn a direct weekly commission of $50. Does that make sense? Yes. That's okay for you? Yes. Because the company didn't know about your friend Bob or Jane unless you shared it with them, so you deserve to get some money too. Now, my friend Bob, he has a big mouth. So when he joins my business, he's not going to keep quiet. If he is able to travel more for less, and if he's able to make some money, he's got a big mouth. Has anybody got a friend with a big mouth? That friend may just tell somebody else. And if somebody else is referred to your business through your friend who you introduce, you get a 50% match. Does anybody mind only 50% of your friends with their big mouth? Sometimes your friends talk anyway, but you're not earning any money from it. But actually your friends still earning a little bit of money. That's a good concept to me. Team bonus. From the rank of gold of 9 personal members who've purchased a travel business in your team, you're going to earn an extra $10 when anybody joined your team. And this company is paying 6 levels of $10 bills. Do you know that 6 times 10 is $60? Yeah. For any single person who joined your business? Powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no limit on how many weekly commissions you can make by people purchasing a travel business with you. Now, there's different ranks in this program. Now, when somebody goes out and does the work to find 3 business partners to join them in this amazing concept, you are now a bronze builder. Any bronze builders in the house? Hands up and stand up for my bronze builders in the house. Big round of applause. we know there's another level. Silver builders. 6 personal people in your business who are business partners of you makes you a silver builder. Any silver builders in the house, please stand up. Now, this is when things get very, very interesting, because the next level is really the pinnacle of this company. This is when you really start to visualize and see your future. This is when you've gone so far now that you can't go back. You really start to have your vision board come into reality. Would you like your vision board to come into reality? Yes. Firstly, who's got a vision board? I suggest you make one, because if you're in the right place at the right time, you can now have your vision coming into reality. That's what we're going to be looking at here. For the gold builders, you now receive your first level of $10 bills for the people that join your team in the team bonus. You also have a 10% match on your personal members' travel commissions. So if my friend is going to book a cruise for $1,000 US, how much am I going to get if I get 10%? You guys are good at maths, I like it. So who do you know who's always talking about travel? Do you know a travel agent? On your Facebook friends, do you know any travel agents? So who do you know? That's amazing. Now, also 10% of the personal reps matrix commissions. But before I go any further, I just want to call my gold builders to the front to give their name and occupation. Gold builders, big round of applause for our gold builders. This hotel's not going to hold us for much longer. Vision, but you guys are ahead of the wave. I'm going to start right to left, so starting with yourself, just name and occupation, pass the mic.
Shay Menden, real estate agent.
Baron Brown, real estate and education.
Vanessa Mitchell, legal administrative specialist.
Lisa works with Sean works on field reps for the Census Bureau.
Eric Thompson, retired correctional employee.
Herbert Wynn, general contractor.
Beverly Wynn, retired UPS.
Maria Kelly, hairstylist.
Sonia Phillips, human resources.
Desiree Wicker, property management.
Deborah Hartnett, entrepreneur.
Patrick Hector, sales and distribution.
Gail Johnson, airline industry.
Nancy Policier, hairstylist.
Sharon Stroud, business office manager.
Keith Dorsey, full-time millennial entrepreneur.
Patricia Brown, electrical engineer.
Alicia Black, corporate trainer.
Elvis Jones, corporate America.
Lavera Callahan, retail store manager.
Maud Barron, patient financial services.
Krisha Shropshire, professional network worker.
Tony Vincent, implementation consultant.
Eric Barron, investigator.
Tony Brown, support staff.
Edmund Brown, automobile dealer.
Wonder Harris, FedEx retiree.
Guys, I'm going to keep this guy going. There's another level. Another level. 2020 Club, where you have personally introduced 20 business partners. Are there any 2020 Club members here right now? Take a seat, take a stand to the front. We're going to give a big round of applause to our 2020 winners. Round of applause. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. So guys, this industry honestly is absolutely fantastic. When I first saw this industry, I got started. See, that's what successful people do. They get started quickly. They're quick to make a decision and slow to turn back. That's what you want to do, guys. I mean, when I saw that I could get paid residual income, does anybody know what that word residual income means? Michael Jackson money, I like to call it. I mean, you see, people like Michael Jackson, Prince, they are now still the highest income earners today in entertainment. I mean, Justin Bieber and Usher, their music is okay, but they're still working hard in the studios. But Michael Jackson, people like Prince are earning far more income than them. Would anybody like to get paid to look after your children from the work you did in 2008? Would anybody like that? Yeah. That's what we're going to talk about, guys. So this may scare you. We're looking at a lot of people. People say, oh, well, you know what? Before you even go ahead, I don't know that many people. Does anybody feel like that? I only have a few friends. Well, I mean, quick example. I believe Most people have Facebook. Who has got Facebook? Pretty much everybody. When you started your Facebook account, you had how many friends? Zero. Now, why do you have 100 friends? Why do you have 200 friends? Maybe some of you got 1,000 friends? Anybody got more than 1,000 friends on Facebook? You guys are popular, I like it. So, I mean, you started off with 0 friends. What did you do? You liked their page, they liked yours. You spoke to them, they spoke to you. You networked, and you grew your Facebook friend list. Most of you started off with friends and family, then you probably blocked them quickly after. But then you grew to new people, strangers, friends, and you networked. Imagine if you could just take, let's say you got 500 Facebook friends. Cut that in half, just 250. If you could take 250 Facebook friends and put them into this business model, you know you'll be earning a nice residual income that can maybe even help you go part-time at your job. What are you saying to your Facebook friends? Could you be saying something different that could help genuinely change your life? Because pretty much I was able to retire fully just from Facebook through this opportunity. Talking to people that I was talking to anyway for the last 11 years, but not talking about much. We started talking about something that really makes a difference. So we're going to show you our powerful 3x9 residual matrix. What it means, ladies and gentlemen, is that when you hit the rank of gold, you open up this full matrix where you can earn up to 9 levels of $4 bills. Renewals, just like your gym membership. Your gym gets paid when you pay your monthly gym fee. In this business, you earn a $4 check for every single person who pays their monthly fee in this business. And as you can see, 3 people fill up the first spot. Everybody else is going to fall behind those first 3 people. Think of it like this. In my business, I've got my 3. These are my 3. Donald came in first. So what was your name? Deborah. Jazzy. Deborah. Donald. Would anybody like to have the first 3?
Yes.
Now, as you can see, this room is going back in sort of like a triangle. So everybody else that comes into this business is going to fall under the first 3 people. That's a powerful concept. It's called spillover, where people are falling into your business from people above you. We like to help people below us, and we get to help people above us. That's what we like about this industry. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is going to feel, and it's going to feel big. But again, people say, well, I don't like to recruit. Has anybody heard someone say that? That word recruiting is not a bad word. It's not an evil word. It's a good word. I don't say recruiting. I say opportunity. Because ladies and gentlemen, when you go for a job, you sit down and the HR manager is going to look you in the eye, and they're going to have a folder full of names and numbers, and they're going to recruit you. They're going to see that you have a skill set that can help the company make some money, and you need to make some money, so they're going to recruit you. Ladies and gentlemen, in your pocket you have a mobile phone with a bunch of names and numbers of people that are looking to make some money, that have a skill set that you can recruit to help you make a lot of money. And it's a crazy situation that as I was in Buckhead, Atlanta, in Lenox Mall, if you do not share this opportunity with your friends, somebody from the United Kingdom may. You talk about that market, that's what happened in London. I'm speaking to your friends. I'm just saying, guys, if you had a genuine opportunity that you know, without a shadow of a doubt, was real, even if 10% of it was real, that could help you travel more, make some money, change your life, would you not share it with the people that you love the most?
Yes.
That's the opportunity we have today, guys. There is another level, guys, a big level. But I'm very, very privileged to not have to talk about this. I have the privilege of introducing somebody who's a personal mentor to me, somebody who's really the pioneer behind this movement, the founder of PlanNet Marketing, the person who's actually got the love and care in his heart to even fly to the United Kingdom every 60 days to personally help me and my team, someone that you guys know has touched you guys' hearts for the last 10 years, somebody who you know has a heart of gold, here to stay, willing to help people change their lives if you want it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call to the front of the room to explain the powerful director bonus, which he calls his wealth strategy. The one and only, my personal 7-figure mentor, Mr. Donald Bradley.
Everyone, let's give Mr. David Dacosta a hand for that. Another hand for Ms. Latoya Chen. They are affectionately called the Millennials. Inside thing, but you know, at 30 years old, Mr. Dacosta is traveling the world now after leaving his job, just a short while ago, and I'm just so proud every time I see that you just came back from Thailand this weekend. You were in Fort Lauderdale meeting your counterparts all over the United States, and is building our team over in Europe, not in London, but over in Europe. Everybody realized that Europe is a continent, not a country. So he's building his teams already in 2 different continents. So let's give Mr. David a Everybody, David mentioned that this is my wealth strategy. How many people said that this year they were going to become financially independent? How many people said that they were going to become financially wealthy? How many people seriously would like to be wealthy in their lifetime? Yes. Right? How many people have a wealth strategy? How many people's wealth strategy is working? Okay, well, everybody, this is our wealth strategy. Latoya, again, to see you travel from city to city, state to state, changing lives, helping people, you've been in this industry, since you were a teenager, pretty much, right? And now to be leading teams across the country, to be traveling around, phenomenal to watch that young group seriously lead the charge. Let's give Ms. Latoya Chen. They're joined with other directors. In this company, when you build a team of 100 individuals, you become a director in our company. And I got this concept 11 years ago from my first company. They said, if you build a team of 500 people, we're going to pay you $2,000 a month. But what they did was, once your team grew to 500 people in September, they waited for those people to renew in October, and they paid you in November. So it was a 90-day process till you got paid. So I thought I would take that concept but enhance it. Instead of waiting till you get to 500 people to become a director, you get 100 individuals, and at the end of that month, the computer's gonna see who has 100 individuals, and the first of that week, they're gonna send you your $500. Right? That means that you hit it, you get it. And that's for every level of the director program. Latoya said that half the foreclosures, some of the marriages could have been saved, over the last few years with an extra $500. Not only are we going to guarantee that you get $500, but we're going to guarantee that you make no less than $1,000. If you make $800, we're going to pay you the difference. We're going to send you a check for $200. If you make $700, we're going to send you a check for $300. And David, people don't know just what that took for David to do that presentation, because every day he deals with British pounds and not U.S. dollars. So that presentation, I know, because I got to do the British pound when I'm in London, right? And it's actually 320 pounds that you get as a director over in the UK. But the great thing about international banking is, David, you are going to introduce this business to people here in Atlanta. They're in Florida, you got teams in New York, different places in the United States. They send them their US dollars, they send your 50% match in British pounds. Right? Then we're also introducing Cynthia, Deborah, you have team members that's growing in France, right? And our compensation plan in France is done in euros. So again, when you introduce someone in France, they're gonna get their euros, and you're gonna get your British pounds. Technology is allowing us to do business in other countries and other continents seamlessly. It's electronic. There are already over 50 one-star directors, right? There's a total of 67 directors, but we have over 50 directors, and we have them already in the United Kingdom, in the United States, and in France. All my one-star directors, please make your way to the front of the room. All my one-star directors, please make your way to the front of the room. Everybody, we started this project October the 26th. Just as Latoya mentioned, it'll be 7 months old on May 26th. And in the first 6 months, there's over 67 directors. There's over 10,000 active ITAs, and we've already sold over $20 million of travel. right? Out of the 67 directors, 19 of them are here in Atlanta.
Wow.
This is the hub, this is the headquarters for PlanNet Marketing Worldwide, and the leaders that you see behind me are responsible for spreading this message into 6 different countries. Let's give these directors a hand. I'm gonna have them state their name, their occupation, and the city that they were born and raised, in, starting with one-star director, Mr. Alfred Ingram.
Hello everyone, I'm Alfred Ingram. I live here in Atlanta, Georgia from Stockton, Alabama, and love and PlanNet Marketing.
Good evening, my name is Cynthia Shelton. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, living here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I am a retired accountant.
Hi, my name is Thomas Lovelace. I'm from Douglasville, Georgia. Retired Georgia Power and hairstylist.
Hi, I'm Joy Dawkins. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm from and raised in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, David Dacosta, originally from London, England, retired entrepreneur.
Hi guys, Don Shamley, originally from White Plains, New York. I'm a business analyst.
Good evening, my name is Tawanda Shamley, originally from Atlanta, and I am in the music business.
Good evening, I'm Natalie Alexander, originally from St. Louis, Missouri, and restaurateur.
Good evening, my name is Tishty Shields, and I'm originally from Delaware, and I'm a mompreneur.
Good evening, my name is Timothy Brown. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a professional network marketer.
Again, I'm Latoya Chen. I'm actually from Miami, Florida, and I am a retired elementary school teacher.
My name is Felicia Middlebrooks. I'm originally from Delaware, and I am a retired Coca-Cola employee.
Good evening, my name is Johnson McBride. I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts. My background is in hospitality as a director of sales.
Hi, my name is Natalie Graham. I'm originally from South Carolina, and my background is in insurance.
Good evening, my name is Trudy Scott. I'm originally from Queens, New York, and my background is traditional business.
My name is Kwanya Martin, originally from South Florida, stay-at-home mom, insurance agency owner.
Kwanya got bit by a speaker one day. Yeah, let's give our one-star directors another hand. Yeah, everybody say another level.
Another level.
Again, this program, we're playing a high-tech game for Follow the Leader. You saw the individuals that had 3 ITA sales, bronze, 6, silver, 9, gold builder. Again, it's a stair step. It's very simple. And then the next level, you go to one-star director, receiving no less than $1,000 a month, checks with commas in it. And when those individuals who are one-star directors help those 100 individuals and help those families climb up through the ranks, and their team grows to a total of 300 individuals, they're gonna become a 2-star director. And at that point, we're gonna take that $500 monthly stipend and turn it into 1,000. So each of them that you just saw, they're out there helping people, right? Build their organizations, and the minute it turns to 300, by the end of the month, we're gonna start paying them the following week the $1,000 stipend. We already have 8 2-star directors. Again, mind you, going on 7 months old, there are already 8 2-star directors, right? And I know, I don't think there's any 2-star directors present in here tonight. We do have 2-star directors here in Atlanta. The next level, when those 2 stars, anybody help their team grow from 300 individuals to 500 individuals, you're gonna become a 3-star director. At that particular time, we're gonna take that $1,000 stipend and we're gonna double it and make it into $2,000, and we're gonna pay you that in the first week of every single month, in addition to all the other income. And I'm privileged to have, I know 3-star directors in the room tonight, but I'm gonna start out with this young lady who is one of the trailblazers, one of the pioneers of my entire movement, one of the pioneers of my entire organization, a minister by trade, a minister in her heart, but she's working this business on a part-time basis, getting full-time results. 3-star director, Ms. Fern Sapp.
Well, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Listen, I'm very excited about PlanNet marketing. I was that person who had an aversion to network marketing, but then I found out that I was just ignorant. Somebody say ignorant. And what I realized that at some point in our life, it has to be beyond ourselves, beyond a bigger house, a bigger car, right? Enough about your bling bling, but it has to be about someone else.